Today was the day of Justin Timberlake's court appearance for his June 18th DWI that he got in Sag Harbor Village in the Hamptons. We got to the courthouse, the Sag Harbor Village courthouse, early this morning. There was a ton of media attention outside, and you could tell that the local town was not used to this kind of a media frenzy happening, and they weren't super happy about it. So we knew that Justin was going to plead guilty, but we didn't know what his plea deal was exactly going to involve. He had worked out with the prosecution, and the defense had worked out that he was going to get a lesser sentence. So he was originally charged with the DWI, and he got that removed or knocked down a peg to a DWAI, which is driving while alcohol impaired, which is technically a traffic violation versus a criminal offense. Basically, what he was going to do is he just had to do a PSA. And because of his celebrity status, they thought that would be a really great way to get the word out. But the judge was not super happy with the fact that they didn't include any sort of accountability, he kept saying, in the sentencing. The judge basically said, "You've put us in an awkward position here because, we're totally fine bringing this down a peg and making it that DWAI, but because of the fact that you didn't include anything that is really going to hold him accountable and ensure he doesn't do this again, I'm going to add in some community service." So the judge added in that community service. He said Justin needed to do about 25 to 40 hours, and he gave him the option to choose a nonprofit of his choice. And then he also gave him the option to write in a statement, basically saying how he's planning on taking accountability for his actions. The judge then said, if you send in that statement, then we'll knock it down maybe to that 25 hours. And he also is going to have to pay a fine. And then afterwards, he came outside, spoke to all of us in the media, and he basically just said, even if you've had only one drink, don't get behind the wheel. He apologized to the town as well, because, this is a small town in the Hamptons. You could tell that they weren't super happy. There's actually a high school homecoming parade happening an hour after Justin was slotted to leave.